Family, yes, it's Dark Knight, and I'm back. I'm back. I miss y'all, man. I miss doing this. And to be honest, I was nervous about making videos again. It took me a long time to build the strength, mentally, physically, psychologically, man. It was a hurdle, and I still don't really know why it was something that was missing. But I was out with COVID. Actually, I caught COVID the second week of October, and it hit me bad, man. Like it really kicked my ass. I was down for like maybe a month, and I'm just now, after all these months and weeks, I'm just starting to feel back normal. I can believe people when they say COVID changes you mentally, physiologically. I can see it. I feel it. It took me a while to make these videos because I felt like it changed me and I couldn't go back to doing videos because I was a different person for a second. But, if anyone who have family members dealing with COVID or you're dealing with COVID yourself, my heart goes out to you. My prayers goes out because during the peak of my COVID, honestly, and I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm pretty optimistic with anything I do. Anybody who knows me knows that. But I'm just be honest, man. I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be it. I mean, I had to go to the hospital. I couldn't breathe, and that's the part that scared me the most. I couldn't breathe. I remember waking up in cold sweats and me fighting and gasping for a second of breath. And me, I'm a prideful person. I believe in self-care, self-medicating. But I had to call the ambulance. I could not breathe. And with every step I took, it was that much worse. Come to find out, not only did I have the Delta variant, I had pneumonia to go with it. So that was a double dose on my lungs. My heart rate was up. I was sweating when I was sleeping. I was weak, of course, because of the COVID, and COVID already attacked your lungs. Then you add a dose of pneumonia with that. It was rough. Then no appetite, lost the taste, lost the smell. I lost 20 pounds. My face in certain spots, half my face, well, like 75% of my face had turned to a bright yellow color, like a Timberland boot. I promise you, as soon as I got into the ambulance, as soon as I got into the hospital, they noticed it. That's right away. So they started asking me these questions, underlining illnesses I had. I didn't have any. This COVID thing is serious, whether it's man-made or, natural. This thing is serious, man. And it's so easily contracted. Dealing with that and the no appetite part. And me, I'm an eater. I'm a pretty big guy. So that part was hell to me. It got to a point where my fever was so bad that I had fever dreams. Fever dreams meaning that I was hallucinating, actually. I was in the hospital. I'm thinking I'm talking to nurses, and the doc comes in. He's like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm looking, and no one's there. I'm seeing images. I'm in and out of consciousness. I can't even focus. My sight had decreased during COVID. For a long time, I couldn't speak, so I couldn't make videos for you guys. Because of pneumonia, I couldn't go a long time without having to take a deep breath. Because my lungs were unstable, man. So it was rough. The COVID I had was rough. I had for about a month, and then I had to wait longer for my lungs to clear for me to get better from the pneumonia. It was bad. I couldn't even drive, and I knew I had it because when I tested, I had vertigo, meaning I was off balance. I couldn't even drive. I was swerving while I was driving. Once I started to feel that vertigo, I said, "This is. I don't normally get vertigo, so this isn't normal." And I prayed, man, because the pain the not being able to breathe, the weakness, the fatigue. I ain't gonna lie, I would, and the heat of me having COVID. You guys are family, so we can talk. I got broken up with in the heart of my COVID. It's like someone used that as me being vulnerable and say, let me take my shot while he's down. You could have waited till I was well. It was to the point where my COVID was so bad, I didn't even fight. I did text it back, okay. I don't think I text back anything. I did receive long paragraphs about connection. And this person knew I had COVID. But that's another video, another day. I kept wanting to get. I knew I would return to work. I knew I would return to my daily routine. But making these videos was the hardest to come back and get acclimated with. It was, man. I went through a lot during COVID. I saw a lot. I saw a lot in people, a lot in friends, a lot in families, and I really had to cut some people and some things off. The good thing about COVID, it makes you sit your ass down and reflect and think on your next move. That's the only thing you can do. You can't eat. You can't really sleep. You can't watch anything because your focus is off. And the only thing you can do is think. Sit there and think. And me, I'm a person, I have to continue to move and do stuff. So it's hard for me to sit still. But that was the first time I sat still in I don't know how long, man. And, with people, with me being my age and dealing with COVID and barely making it out, I can only imagine 60s, 70s, 80s, even 50s or 40s, any age that's older than me, dealing with this and the fight, the constant mental and physical fight that you have to go through, man, with this COVID is, and especially a severe case like mine. It's a blessing I'm here today. I didn't think I was going to make it out. And, I've had people close to me saying, dude, you did not sound like yourself. You sounded like death. And that's the way I felt. So, if you guys been wondering where I've been, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm back now. That's where I've been dealing with COVID, personal stuff. And me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like things to be at its tip top. I know it's not good to be a perfectionist. It can be good and bad. But I actually couldn't wait to get back to you guys, to get back to making videos. And another thing with COVID, I actually gave my father COVID, which was like the universe knew it made me better just in time for him to have it. So me taking care of him, and he's I want to say like 95% better. We had it bad. And I've heard stories about how people who was 29 and 30 and 25 had COVID and died. So just being young with COVID, you're able to fight better. It gives you a better fight being younger, but you're not out the woods, man. If you catch a severe case and you catch pneumonia or any underlying things that cause like blood clots, it's a lot. It's a lot that happens with COVID, not just COVID. A lot can be brought on by it. But regarding the channel, I'm here. I'm back. I'm stronger than ever. But I'm going to change the format. I'm going to change the format a little based off constructive criticism and self-assessing. I want to make it more of a dating / news of Atlanta channel. If you guys have any questions or you want me to comment or talk about anything, I will. But dating and, me being like a correspondent for Atlanta, because there's a lot happening in Atlanta as far as new restaurants, new development, of course, gentrification, history. I feel like there's a lot that needs to be talked about as far as Atlanta, as far as dating, period. I think most of my conversations in my personal life and my work life comes with us discussing relationships. And I have a lot of topics and I have a lot of conversations on the subject. But I see what other YouTubers mean about this. This is a somewhat kind of a therapy for me talking to you guys. Like right now, I'm actually getting goosebumps, because if you're getting paid to do it or not, if it's your passion, it's your passion. And you're going to feel a certain way when you do these videos. And that's the way I feel when I'm doing them. You know, that's why when I first started, I was able to do 3-4 a night at a time for you guys and really get on and have a certain, glee about doing it. But this video is already running too long. Remember, if you forgot, it's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. You guys be good and be safe. Let's go.